Hello and welcome back to the next round of the Castle Combe Karting Championship. Here we're going out for round 5. A nice warm day and the weather was lovely, but it was quite warm in the karts. And we're lining up on the grid. See second place taking an interesting approach to the grid. I think it might have been their first time here, but waiting for those lights to go out. And we are green and away we go. Get a nice easy start, straight up into second place. So you don't want to hit the driver in first, but they're far enough clear that I can just kind of turn in and not have to worry about it too much. Straight up into second place. Probably not going to be able to catch the leader, as that is the #1 kart championship leader, Ryan. And so, just seeing what we can do now at the start of the day, getting some quick laps, as that's always going to help come the end of the day. It's not been too long since the last round, so still feeling good in the kart, feeling like I am kind of used to it, and so it means straight in this first race I'm already able to set a very quick time that will actually help me right at the end of the day. So yeah, coming up this would actually be my best lap of the entire day, which I was very pleased with, to get such a quick time, and it was quickest in this very first race. So I even managed to beat Ryan by 1/100th of a second. There you go, finishing second. Nice thumbs up. I'm not going to really be able to do much better than that in a race where Ryan starts in front of me. So yeah, let's go straight on to heat number 2. Starting in first place. Simple goal really, just win this quite comfortably. And so we're waiting for the lights, and any second now. I get a bit confused at the start there, and then we are green, but I get a really bad start. Fortunately I get hit behind. The driver behind wasn't particularly happy that I hadn't made the best start, but fortunately able to help me keep that first position. Yeah, I just got really confused at the start when the marshal shouted wait for the lights, and I almost started to go, and then I realised wait, no, I shouldn't be going, and I just really threw off my whole routine of my race starts. But fortunately got going, got into first place, and it was quite an easy race. The two behind, they were battling quite a lot, and I was just a lot quicker than them anyway, which is really nice, just being able to pull a sizable gap. And even though I was leading, I wasn't able to set a quicker lap time, because a lot of the karts, because it was so warm, like the tyres, the engine was getting really warm, it meant you couldn't improve. But again, first place, I'm super pumped with that. Nice thumbs up for the marshal. So lining up now in heat number 3, third place. Let's see if we can win this. That's certainly going to be the aim, to be able to get another victory, as that will really help getting not only into the A final, but then starting right at the front of the grid for the A final. There we go, getting a good start. Down the inside, definitely want to take that position, and then I just run it all the way out to the wall, taking that second place. And yeah, let's try and close in on the leader. They are obviously quite experienced at this track, but hopefully I should be a bit quicker. See a leaf just flying up, which is a nice little distraction. They pulled out a big gap right at the start, but then you see a little mistake there, and I'm able to just close in a bit. And this was such a fun race to be a part of. The gaps were just constantly just changing bit by bit. Each corner it was increasing the gap, decreasing the gap between us. I felt like I might have had more ultimate pace, but I just kept making little mistakes, and the driver ahead was just quicker in a couple of the corners as well. And so yeah, coming onto lap 5, he's still got 3 or 4 kart lengths, so I can't put any pressure, unfortunately. And that is going to be second place finish, but that was so fun. It might not look like it, but it was definitely one of the most fun races I've had in a while. Just trying to close in.
Well done, mate. That was good. I was trying to close in on you, but I just couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's always good when you can have a chat after the race with the drivers. So yeah, lining up for the final heat now. Heat number 4, starting in 5th place. I'd really love a second place finish here, but third place I'll take as well. And look at that, I've jumped into third place straight away. I'm on the inside, so the driver does get a better run around the outside, but I'm still ahead, so I take that position. And yeah, I'm going to be trying to close in on these top 2. I know they're going to be battling. The driver in second, Ben, is definitely quicker probably of the 3 of us. But if he's being held up, I know I can close in, and then maybe I can take advantage of that. So I did lose quite a lot on that opening lap. But you can see already closed right back in. Not close enough to make a move just yet, but I'm almost there. So let's see what's going to happen up at this top hairpin. You can see he goes for the move up the inside, and just not quite close enough to be able to challenge. But now I'm super close. Fortunately, I make a bit of a mistake, and so I drop back about a kart length or two. It's really annoying that I've sort of done all the hard work, and then the second I get close, I immediately drop back again. But it's still a long race. There's still 2.5 laps to go by now. Let's see if we can make that position back, because getting in second place would really help. I think I might even put me on the front row of the grid for the A final. So let's see what we can do, and then we come in and just make a massive mistake. I don't really know what I was doing there, but it was completely wrong, and it meant I just drifted wide. And then for the rest of the race, I'm just not able to close back in. It was really annoying, like, after that mistake I was about this gap back, but then in the next lap I hadn't closed in at all. It was kind of disappointing, as I was definitely hoping to be able to challenge for second place. So yeah, just coming to the line now. The driver ahead, you can see they do make a bit of a mistake actually, and it means I do close in quite a lot, which is really annoying. If that had happened just one lap before, then I think I could have had a good go at trying to get that second place, but that's how it goes sometimes. But what it does mean is I've qualified in third place once again. I can't believe that result, really. It was just some solid racing from me. I haven't actually overtaken anyone yet except from the starts. But yeah, I've managed to get those results, and I've also got the fastest lap of the day so far. It's third place in the A final. Been here twice before. Once I got a very bad start and dropped down, and the other time I got a good start and I managed to keep that third place the whole race. So I know I'm good at defending, and it's quite hard to overtake at this track. So if I can keep that third place through the opening corners, I think I'm going to be able to keep third place all the way to the line. And away we go. And I don't get the best start. The driver on fourth place gets a much better start. Tries to go around the outside, but he's on the outside of the grid, and the pole man just sort of squeezes him out. So I'm now on the inside. We try and go side by side, give each other some space, but then he just cuts back across. But he realises that he's done that. Now we're 3 wide, and I know I need to take this position back now, or I'm not going to be able to get it back. And so fortunately I do. But then the driver's cut back on my inside, so I just drive straight for the apex, and I take that third place. That was super close, and I'm really thankful for that driver to give me that position back, because yeah, I feel like I did give him the space, and then he just came out and hit me wide, and he realised that as well. So that's the kind of racing that I like to see at this track, when you can have those close racing. But now I've got pressure from behind. The top 2 are long clear, so let's just try and close in, or at least pull away from the pack behind. And I actually do manage to do that. I managed to pull a few kart lengths. I didn't know exactly how much it was, but I knew it was enough that I didn't need to defend. And when you've got that kind of gap, it means you can just keep your head down. You're not losing time. There you see, looking behind both ways, because I could have sworn somebody was on my tail, but fortunately weren't. And now halfway through the race, you see the top 2 are now battling quite a lot. I know both of those drivers really want to win this race, and it means they're holding each other up quite a lot, defending and attacking as well between each other. So I've just closed right in on their tail. Let's see if I can improve my position even further up the podium. I'm not saying I'm going to be able to make it, but I certainly am going to give it a good go. Now you see the race leader goes for the move. Ryan overtakes Ben. That was a very late move, and quite a good one. But I'm now right on Ben's tail. I'm pushing him up the hill. He goes defensive, and so I try and go around the outside a bit. And you see the number 1 flies off the driver in first place. So his number flies off and is now on the racetrack. So that was a bit distracting. But yeah, I've dropped back to third place still. Lost a couple of kart lengths. I was really hoping to challenge for that second place, but unfortunately it's not going to happen. I've still got a gap behind, but it's a lot closer now. And I actually run over the number 1 that we got thrown on the floor as well. So I drifted a bit wide, or at least I felt like I drifted wide because of it. And so now, final lap, I've got some more pressure behind, I think. I think they're definitely closer than before. And the top 2 have gone away a bit. But let's just see what we can do. I get a better drive up the hill, as you can see. I'm closing in. Not going to be close enough to make a move, but we'll just put that pressure on, see what happens. And then coming up to these final couple corners now. And that's it. That's going to be another podium. Yeah, I am so pleased that I managed to score yet another podium finish. You can see the top two giving nice fifths bump between each other, and as we come into the pits,
Yeah.
that's third place overall, and you can see that is fastest lap of the entire day. I was so pleased to be finishing that position once again, and shows that I really can be challenging at the top. I won't be out at the next round in July, but I have got something else coming up quite soon. I'll see you out there, guys.